Hey guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, the Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing my Mermaid book haul. So, over the past few months, probably since January, any books that I have collected that I thought are mermaid or siren related, or possibly mermaid or siren related, I have saved to do this book haul today. So I have 19 books to share with you guys today. I had a wonderful time finding and trading for mermaid books over the past 6 months. Some stuff I'm really excited about, and only a couple things that I have already read. So we're going to talk about those first. Okay, so 5 of these I have already read. So we're going to be talking about these first. And the first one is Sea Spell by Jennifer Donnelly. I'm really excited because this is the only book from the Waterfire Quartet that I do not own. This is a young adult mermaid series, and this one is about actual mermaids, like as a species, not girls turning into mermaids or mermaids turning into humans. It's about mermaids and their kingdoms and things under the water, and it's really cool. I'll talk more about this in my recommendations video, but this is book 4, and I've been looking for it for just a little bit. Next up, I have Undine by Penny Russin. Not entirely sure if this is a mermaid book. I have read it and I remember not at all whether it's a mermaid book or not. I read a bunch of mermaid books when I first moved to Southern California, and some of them kind of blurred together, and I can't remember if this one is just about a girl that can control the ocean or if she's a mermaid. So I might be reading this one this month so that I can recommend it if it is a mermaid book. But yeah, I don't know much about it, but I have read it, I promise. Next up is Forgive My Fins by Tara Lynn's Child. This is also ex-library, just like Undine was. This is the first book in a trilogy. It's a young adult trilogy, but it reads much more like a middle grade series. Again, I'll be talking about this more in my mermaid recommendations video because I freaking loved it. Next up is Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller. This is book 2 in the Daughter of the Pirate King duology. Love it to death. One of my all-time favorites. I'll be recommending it. And the last book that I have read is Undertow by Michael Buckley. This is book 1 of a trilogy. This is a super unique twist on mermaids. They're technically more like creatures of the deep. I don't know how to explain it, but they're like, I don't know, they're kind of like Aquaman. Like, they're tough and they're fierce and they have like intense tribal loyalties. And this is basically about like kind of an apocalypse in San Francisco, and it's just really cool, but I'll talk about this again more in my recommendations video. Okay, so now for the books that I haven't read. I'm really excited about them. I ordered this one off of Thrift Books because this is Undercurrent, and this is the second book by Trisha Rayborn in the Siren trilogy. Super hard to find these. I think that they're out of print, but they're available in ebook form from a lot of libraries. I really enjoyed book 1 and a really hard time buying book 3 as well, so hopefully I can get that soon, but I just wanted to continue on with the series this year, so now I have this one. Okay, I actually traded for these, so I have Promise Bound and Deep Betrayal, both by Anna Greenwood Brown. These are book 2 and 3 in a mermaid series called Lies Beneath, I believe was the first one. This one is also kind of different. This one is from a male perspective, so it's technically about a merman. He has sisters and things, and these kind of mermaids, they can transform into humans, and they can go in any type of water. So they can live in lakes, oceans, whatever. And I didn't really love the first book until the end, and the end was good enough to make me want to continue with the series. So hopefully I love it. If not, I'll be trading it for something else, but I'll be talking about this one as well. Next up, I have The Summer of Chasing Mermaids by Sarah Auckler. This is a Little Mermaid retelling. I think it's like a modern retelling. I'm not actually sure if there are actual mermaids in here or if they are just talking about the folklore of mermaids. Don't really know much about it, but I've heard actually pretty good things. Next up are a couple that aren't technically about mermaids, or I don't know if they're about mermaids, so that would be Tides by Betsy Cornwall. This I think is actually about selkies, but I'm wondering if mermaids are actually in here. So if you're not familiar, selkies are humans that change into seals or have seal fins and seals, something like that. And I've been wanting to read this one for a while because it has such a beautiful cover. Haven't read anything about selkies, so I'm excited. Next up is Teardrop. I talked about this in my It Might Be a Mermaid video, which I'll link up here in the cards. You can click that little eye and it will take you to the video. So I have a bunch of books that I think might be about mermaids, but I'm not sure. It just says everything she loved can be washed away, and something about controlling water and magic. I'm not sure. I'm thinking mermaids, but we're gonna have to see. I also have the second book in that series, which is Waterfall, and the covers don't match, so yay, we love that. Then this is Rebellion by J.A. Saunders. I found this one at Dollar Tree. This is about like an isolated underwater city, so there could be no mermaids in it, but it sounds cool either way. So We'll see it soon. Then we have My Diary at the Edge of the World by Jodi Lynn Anderson, who I really enjoy her writing style, and this is a middle grade book, and it's basically just about all kinds of magical things. There's like Pegasus and dragons and mermaids and all kinds of monsters, and everything exists in here. And she lives in like a different alternate type of world where like Sasquatches helped to win the Civil War and all kinds of fun things like that. This sounds like it is just so much fun, and I can't wait to read it. This is Atlantis Rising by Gloria Raw. Don't know anything about it. Pretty sure it's about mermaids though. This is Emily Winsnap and the Castle in the Mist. I think this is book 3 in the giant Emily Winsnap series, a middle grade series about mermaids, and I loved it so much. I can't wait to read more from it, but I'll talk about this in my mermaid recommendations. This is Daughters of the Sea, Lucy. This is book 3 in the series, so I do need the other books before I can dive into them, but they're different books. I think they're historical fiction mermaid books, and they're about different girls, and I don't know if they're like sisters or what, but they all have different names. So we'll have like Hannah and Lucy and stuff like that. So just, you know, mermaids. This is Ingo by Helen Dunmore. I know that this is a mermaid book. I've been looking for it for a while. I found this one over at Book Off for a little bit more than I normally pay. Really, really excited to find it. In a world without air, all you breathe is adventure. So just like a solid, true mermaid book. And lastly is Beneath the Haunting Sea by Joanna Ruth Meyer. I think this one also might be historical fiction, mermaidy. It might even be a little bit spooky. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you guys, and those are all of the mermaid books that I have hauled recently. Let me know if you have read any of these down below. I'm super excited. Mermaid books can be kind of hit or miss, but I've had pretty good luck overall because I just really enjoy mermaid and siren books. So let me know if you've read them, if you like them. Let me know if you guys have mermaid books that I haven't talked about before. I will be doing a mermaid shelf tour either in my vlog or separate video. I'm not entirely sure because I have a ton of mermaid books on my favorite shelves. Stay tuned for more mermaid content. I hope you guys are participating in Mermaid Marathon, which is July 1st through July 7th, coming up here shortly. You can also click the little eye to watch the Mermaid Marathon official announcement video to learn about the challenges and the giveaway that I'll be doing, because I'll be giving away mermaid books. None of these, but I have a different stack that I have saved for you guys, as well as some mermaid bookmarks. I'm so excited about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on The Bright Side. Bye!